Hello, everyone. Welcome on in and happy Monday. I hope everyone has had a great day or will have a great day depending on your time zone. Then again, if it's have a great day, you're either in the US or Australia. Time zones, they're fun, aren't they?
I'm in Australia.
We are back here again with
Unfortunate for you. Sorry.
with Rates of Mourning, our pulp noir campaign set in the world of Eberron. And yeah, we'll get a recap of what happened before the holidays. After these messages, the music you're listening to right now is by Aaron Kenny. It's called Black Cat, and you can find it in the YouTube library of royalty-free music. Sound effects and music during the game will be by Sirenscape. The overlay, starting soon screen, the map, the character information. I lost something along that line. Was made by me and Incarnate. The beautiful character art was made by Nathan. He has new videos on YouTube channel. Go check out.
Yes.
And if you're, speaking of YouTube, if you're interested in catching up with this campaign or any other TTRPG or D&D stuff that we have done, you have the YouTube channel there. And yes. And
Yeah.
we have a Discord where you can hop on in and talk about the episodes or anything else under the sun, moon, and unavoidable entropy. And there was one more thing that I'm forgetting. Oh yes, last but not least, if you want to know what you can do to help or hinder the party, you can type in !perks in the chat.
Up only, not hinder. Love us.
Oh. Didn't I redeem a wandering boss at some point?
Yes.
Oh no.
I forgot.
What?
Sorry, guys.
What?
It was 6 weeks ago and I've just remembered. I can't
You
remember
want-
what campaign it was for, but as one of them
You
is
want
now
Oren
ended,
to die? Is that what I'm? You would kill
we
Oren
have
like?
already had a wandering boss in this campaign.
Yeah, doesn't mean we can't have another.
No, I'm just saying we have already had one.
You are murdering Oren? Why?
I am not murdering Oren. Oren is murdering Oren because he gets in the way of shit. Oren thinks he's a paladin rather than a bard.
Hello, Polar
Oren does
Knights,
not
and
think
welcome on
Oren-
in. Yes?
No.
All right, let's go around the table, introduce our players and characters, and yeah, let's start with Andy.
What? Who? Me?
Yes,
When?
you.
Where? Why?
Drugs.
Drugs? Who are you people? Where is my horse?
Probably south of you at this point.
I think I'm Andy, and I like to think that I'm portraying that the slightly illusionist wizard by the name of Craren. It's unsure if he's technically playing me, but we don't know. We don't ask questions. However, did you know that the earlier descriptions of Freemasons happened to be talking about the sculptors of the fine grained limestone known as freestone, and happened to be written in tax references regarding wages when the United Kingdom decided they wanted to, as mainland Europe have, they also wanted cathedrals. So they imported labor from France and written in the margins is Sculptores Lapidum Liberorum, the sculptors of freestone. There you go.
Ah,
Nice.
interesting.
Lilith.
I am Lilith, or Lils, or Lily, Queen of Ducks.
Quark.
Quack.
Quack.
And I'm playing Mel Bleakwood, or Mo Bleakwood, the satyr hybrid lycanthrope bloodhunter. Bork.
Oh,
If she starts
timing.
quacking, that is a little bit scary.
That timing, though. That timing was beautiful. Terris.
Hello, I am Sir Terris, your friendly neighborhood ferret. Today I will be portraying Oren Weaver, the albino Droaam bard. Yes. I
All right.
don't know if I need to say anything else.
Nope. Only if you want to. Psycole.
Hi, I'm Psycole. I am playing Remus Dawn, one half of the cat half of the twins. The Kalishtar barbarian fighter werepanther.
This is just perfect.
I've just realised that we could become that kids' cartoon, Cat Dog, from when I was yeah.
Mhm.
I remember
Yeah.
Cat Dog. I was just thinking about that, and I refrained from saying anything.
No worries, that's where my brain. I'm done. Yeah, good. Hi.
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 Nathan.
Hello, I'm Nathan. I play Romulus Steldorn, the Kalashtar Hexblade Warlock Bloodhunter guy, and I have yet to pick a fact, so bear with me a second. I'm going to just randomly scroll and pick one. Since 1940, 157 people have fallen from planes without parachutes and survived.
That's
I forgot
impressive.
my fact.
That reminds me
Yes.
of the story of the Gurkhas. So when they were asking the Gurkhas to volunteer to jump out of planes in World War II, they asked this group of Gurkhas, and the commanding officer was a bit shocked when only 5 of them came forward. Turns out they meant jump out the plane without. They thought they meant jump out of the plane without a parachute. So 5 of the Gurkhas volunteered to jump out of a plane without a parachute as part of testing to become an airborne division.
Wow.
Anyway,
I mean,
sorry, carry on.
threads
I
to
love
that.
Hmm.
I mean,
Yeah, more power
yes.
to you.
It's a little extreme, but yeah, more power to you. And hi, I nearly slapped my cat in the face. Hi, are
I
you
nearly
okay?
slapped the fat cat in the face. I'm dead.
Are you okay? Hi, I'm Ardana or Joe or Oi, you there, since Lilith is here. I'm the DM and channel runner around these parts, and I don't have a fact right now because I couldn't think of one. We need to get back into the habit of these because I like it. My face is itchy.
I forgot my fact.
I mean, yeah, I didn't have one to begin with. So, anyone want to give us a recap of what happened a long, long time ago?
No.
I don't remember.
In a country far, far away.
Last time we were lost, and we kept wandering around in circles for quite some time until Crowran, I believe, realised that we were in some sort of illusion, and Crowran and Remus were also having a large argument over the use of fire in said illusion and who gets burnt whenever Crowran uses fire. Once we broke the illusion, we realised that it was getting dark, and we decided that it would be a good idea to keep moving. Hold on, I'm trying to read this and speak about it at the same time. Because we were trying to find a good place to stop. We find somewhere, Mael scales the area. We find some weird marks on the trees, which Crown is unable to read. Romulus has a go, realizes that we're probably somewhere near the druid place that we're trying to find. I think. So we have permission from them to also run a railway through this woods, or at least tell them that they tough shit. They can't have a voice. Remus will be the voice of diplomacy, I'm sure. We made camp, and then we realised where the marks are and what effectively they are doing in terms of pointing off in an southeasterly direction. And therefore, we are in the morning, after some various different letters and notes arrive, we decide to get going, and then we come across this location where we decide to explore the building. And when we explore the building, the tree's attacked, and I think we managed to get some stuff from inside the building, some coins, scroll, and some other bits and pieces, and then we had a fight. And the only prevailing thing I can remember about the fight is that Remus used his natural 20 token that was given for this channel reaching a certain follower goal, I believe,
Ish.
to dump a tree in a chasm. Unfortunately, it was not a fiery, and it did whence come out. And I think that's where we concluded the battle after fighting our way through the rest of the trees that were attacking us.
Indeed. Thank you so much for that recap. You can have a point of inspiration. If you already have it, you can bounce it to someone else.
Oh, I cannot remember. I have not even opened my character sheet. Terrible. Oh, I can bounce. Who would like?
And I...
Me, I would like.
Okay, you can have.
Yay.
And I realized I should probably actually
Do the thing.
do the thing. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum.
Do the thing, Kronk. Wrong thing.
Wrong thing.
I have concerns.
But with that, if we are all as comfortable as we are going to get, let's get
I mean,
started.
we are as confused as we're going to get, so, you know.
Oh no, I can make you even more confused if you wanna.
Ow.
Challenge accepted.
I always live in a state of confusion, so I can just share.
I am so...
The evening is crisp, yet carries a faint hint of warmth. Spring, softly on the wind. The snow around you is still deep, Romulus, but you can just about see how the tops of the drifts have melted away. Sludge drips from the trees around you. And the soft crackling of burning wood echoes up from the deep ravine between you and the ruined building. The shadows are long and reaching, creating walls between you and the rest of the world, an isolated room in a sea of ancient growth. As the night slowly creeps closer, you can see a small, pale flicker from across the chasm. A tiny imprint of something unknown wandering through the grey-blue shadows, barely visible. No, not something. Someone. A tiny being. Wreathed in a faint blue light. What would you like to do?
Does anyone see what I'm seeing right now?
What? Are you seeing things again?
I point over to where this being might be, and I, not wanting to waste time, I follow.
All right.
Mm.
Ooh. I forgot I have that. I'm so...
Oh, that's reassuring.
Right. No, thank you.
Have we just realised that we are not finished with this fight, and there's actually another 6 monsters sitting in the background not doing anything?
Oren doesn't want to die.
No, I'm just gonna put a tiny little token where you see the thing. And I have completely forgotten that I pre-ordered the Forge of the Artificer. So it's like, ooh, those are nice tokens. Um.
Can you get out of my lap, cat, please?
All right.
Sorry.
Walking over to where the chasm is, you see what looks like a short figure. You're not entirely sure, male, female, or anything in between, but short in stature, seem to be dressed rather finely, and it wouldn't be too odd to see this person if it wasn't for the fact that you're in the middle of some woods, early evening, surrounded by trees, and the building is a ruin, and the small person is transparent.
Can I attempt to mind link?
Sure, absolutely.
I mind link.
Yes. Your mind link connects, and there is nothing unusual in it at all. Having connected to other people or other beings several times before, it sounds normal. You hear a slow, steady, almost chant of check the connection, check the cable, then check if the magic is still working. Repeated over and over and over again. And you realize it's a checklist. A troubleshooting checklist.
In my mind, in the mind link, I go, do you need help with something?
You see the small individual like jump and glitch through the wall for a moment, and then come back out, and you see them look around and look over towards you and that's an interesting power you got there.
Yes, I guess it's a lot. Can I ask what are you up to? What are you? What are you doing?
Oh, I'm trying to get the tower working again. It took a mighty crash some time ago now, and it is very, very important that this tower comes back up again so we can get back communication with the front lines. Yes.
Can you just what's the phrase? Humor me for a second. Can you tell me what the date is today? Or what year it is?
Please hold while DM checks out what the name of months are in this world.
Does anyone have elevator music while waiting?
I was just trying to see if I can find a soundbite. Apologies. I'm now never going in an Australian elevator based on that noise.
No, it'll be a didgeridoo.
Oh, it would be the 12th of Ran in 990. What was the date again? 992 YK. Yes.
Okay,
Is that
and
accurate?
No.
how far? Yeah, okay, how far off are we? What is like? That was 6 years ago.
That's 6 years ago.
Okay. What's your name?
Oh, I do apologize. My name is Gregor. Gregor. And I'm not supposed to say my last name. That's quite.
Mate, I think you're dead.
No, my first name is Gregor.
Nah, you're dead, mate.
Oh. Well, that's inconvenient. How am I supposed to
So-
repair
Why would
this
you
thing?
say that, Oren?
This was so. Are you aware that the war ended 6 years ago?
Oh! Well, that is instead very convenient news. I still need to fix the tower, though.
Okay. What does the tower do?
Well, it is a House Sivis communication station that relays messages between troops on the front lines.
There are no more front lines. No more troops.
Oh. Oh, that can't be correct.
It kind of is. The war ended 6 years ago.
Huh.
I mean, technically, Oren, you're not wrong.
Eh.
Well, that would explain why no one else is here. I just thought they were just being mighty rude for leaving me alone trying to do these repairs.
Yeah,
I
I hate to
think you may have died in the line of duty, my friend.
Oh,
Sorry, what were you saying?
we hate to like break it to you so bluntly.
I don't.
I'd imagine. Okay, well, I'd imagine it might not be particularly easy to hear that you've died, and the thing that you've been doing is kind of obsolete now.
well, it was never meant to be a permanent installation. In fact, it's rather convenient, actually, that I have perished, because that means I cannot be reprimanded for telling you military secrets.
Wonderful.
That's true.
Okay, let's have our introductions, shall we? My name is Romulus,
Oh.
and you are. You said your name was Gregor. What was? And you said you couldn't tell us your last name, but due to the fact that you are dead, you can tell us your full name, which is.
Oh, my name is Gregor de Sivis. I am a communications expert from House Sivis. I guess, being dead, I no longer actually wear the dragon mark, but I did in life, so there's that.
You had a dragon mark.
I did, yes.
Oh, what? Remind me. My knowledge on that house is very limited. What kind of dragon mark was it?
Oh, House Sivis, we are the mark of scribing. Communications primarily,
see.
written form or verbal over long distances.
Okay.
Get off.
Interesting. And I can't mind link with Romulus quickly. Be like, do you think this could be helpful with our with our quest we've got going on right now? If we help get this thing like back up and running, maybe, and set up like a D&D equivalent to 5G. The ice stone will be obsolete.
No.
You say
On the other
that
hand,
as if it's a joke.
Oh, it's so funny.
Well, it's a bit out of the way. Probably quite far away from where we're planning to run the rail through. And given that this is a wartime communication station,
Pretty outdated.
well, that and like how many other stations still exist in the network.
That is
That being
true.
said, it could be fun to have a play.
Yeah. Might find something useful.
Yeah, and you never know if we do something good by turning it on. The House Sivis might owe us a favour at some point down the line.
Very true. Very true. Just to confirm as well, House Sivis, is that one of the other houses that we're trying to break the monopoly of? Or is this like a completely unrelated house?
They use the services of House Orion, which is the one you try to break the monopoly of. But basically, their job is communicating the information as fast as possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then maybe we should use our rail.
Yes. Okay. Gregor, if do you require some assistance? I'm sure we have a little bit of time that we can spare to help you out with getting this back up and running. And then maybe you might be able to then rest in peace and move on and enjoy whatever lies beyond the veil.
Oh, well, that would be very kind of you. Of course, how familiar are you with welding?
We can create fire,
Right.
like psychic fire, from my brother's mouth.
Oh, that's fascinating.
But yeah, welding, I'm not entirely sure. We know some magical swag, but that's about it.
Well,
Yeah, I'm lost.
if you're willing to help, you can hold things in place. Maybe?
Yeah, that's doable.
I can hold things.
We have doors.
Doors.
Oh,
Door.
that's...
Door.
Well, that's more than this building has at the moment. Well, I seem to have misplaced my tools. That's what I was
Oh,
going
no.
to find. I was looking for, I don't know if you've seen it. It's a bag with tools in it. Somewhere here.
I mean, I've seen bags with tools in them in the past. I haven't seen one recently.
We have quite a few in this party.
Tools? Yeah. Looks directly at the twins. I think Oren woke up. I think Oren's still cranky about the trees, actually.
Well,
That was loud.
Well, is this them? And I pull out the bag of linen, the linen bag that had loads of weird metal bits and pieces in it that we didn't know what they did.
Gregor walks over and looks at them for a moment. Well, I recognize some of those. Some of those I know how to use. Most of those things are not mine though. But oh dear. And he reaches up and you see his hand just go through everything.
Okay.
What were you reaching
so...
for? I'm assuming at this point I'm now flying over next to him.
Yeah, probably. Well, you see that thing in there that's kind of long. It kind of looks like if someone tried to bend a skewer into a rabbit.
Do I
The shape-
recognize what he's talking about in the bag?
Yeah, he's just
Okay.
generally pointing it. And if you're drunk and you squint, it probably looks like a skewer that's trying to be bent into a shape of a rabbit.
You mean this?
Yes, that one. Yes.
That's exactly one. Watch up jingles.
Someone who knows tools. Ah, interesting.
Farron, you never cease to amaze me.
Is there an actual we might have another complication. If you would follow me, and he totters up the stairs and into the smaller building-ish thing where you found the trapdoor. And he stands there and just looks up for a moment. Just, well, it seems I've misplaced my tower.
Oh.
Misplaced your tower.
Yes, so this part here is where there was a large bronze and copper construction that would send messages over a distance, some distances. It used to have a dragon shard at the top.
What Crara know about this? Because this seems esoteric enough to be in his field and common enough to be of the last war, and he was around when that happened.
Yeah,
There's a lot of things that makes this plausible, but it's still he is from way far away.
Anyone who wants can give me a history or arcana check. All of you would know that when he keeps talking about House Sivis, anyone of you would know that they run these, the equivalent of, in our world, would be telegraph stations, where you could go pay them and they will send a message to a place. But you could either use history or arcana to see if you remember exactly what they used.
I don't know why, but it closed down my character sheet, so I will have to do things again.
My roll didn't come through, but it was a 6.
Boop.
Because I rolled it to myself? What?
Yeah. Why didn't the roll come through? It did come through. That just took 10 seconds.
It still hasn't come through on my end.
Beyond 20 is having some issues, I think.
No com on your end?
Nope.
Not in this cold.
It is actually way too hot.
How hot is too hot to begin with? Out of curiosity.
Let me see what the weather is right now. No, it's Spellmere. That's where I am.
So Romulus and... Sorry?
18 degrees at 5 a.m., which isn't too bad, but it's been like 28 at 5 a.m. lately.
Oh, fuck that noise.
Yeah, no to all of that. Romulus and Mael, both of you... Mael, you have no idea what he is talking about. There are no House Sivis relay stations in Droaam. And if they were, and any mentions of it would have been in books you probably didn't pay attention to.
These funny letters you keep using.
Romulus, you know...
She can read.
you know about the like relays or communication stations, but they were expensive. There are a number of them in Sharn, but using them would cost several gold pieces. Craren, with a 23 Arcana check, not only do you know about the stations, you know about the what are they called? They're called They're using Sivis dragon shards to power some of their most used spells so that they will not use up their own spell powers. Meaning that they was probably stolen. Those dragon shards are worth hundreds of gold pieces each.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
And
Stolen.
the metal was probably used at someplace else. You're not. It was likely stolen, judging by the disarray of the area.
Appropriated.
Yes. So, yeah, it's a powerful magic, and it would have been it would have taken a lot of work to what's that? Not disenchant, not unalign. That's the thing again that D&D characters do with their gear.
Drink it,
Attune.
quaff it.
Attune to, yes. So at these stations, Karen, you would know that these.
Oh, to the gear. I was like, to the beer. I was like, no, you drink it. That's how it works.
These dragon shards were usually attuned to the powers of the Mark of Scribing, which meant that only the gnomes wearing that dragon mark could use these shards. They would take a massive amount of work to unattune a dragon shard, especially one that has been in frequent use.
Yeah. So, safe to say that there's no dragon shard on the premises.
Yeah, no.
God damn it. Would have made for some fun shenanigans.
Yes. All right. Well, Gregor stands there looking around, and then he looks over at you again, Remus, and well, since you pointed out to me that I have indeed perished, and this station was destroyed 6 years ago, and that the war is over, and the tower I've been trying to repair is no longer here, I guess
You could leave this mortal coil.
I was gonna say retire, but yes, same thing. Feel free to well, since I'm the last custodian, yes.
I shout across to Craren. Craren, do you know the dispel ghosts spell?
I feel you're being very judgmental.
No shit, Sherlock. I mutter under my breath, loud enough for Gregor to hear, but no one else.
Who is this Sherlock you keep talking about?
Well, I don't know who the person you're talking of. I never met a Sherlock myself, but sounds no. It sounds gnomish. If you find a gnome named Sherlock, you could tell that of them. That said, feel free to use this area as much as you want. As the last custodian of this station, I give you free range of whatever remains of it. And I... Oh, this is quite awkward.
Out of curiosity, where are you from?
Me?
Where were you from? Were?
Oh, I originally came from a small community on the border to Zilargo, between Zilargo and Kobara. I quite like trees. which is why I'm so happy to be posted here.
Trees are nice.
What I'm sort of asking is, do you plan on remaining here?
I have no reason to remain. My job is done. Well, in a manner of speaking.
So what are your plans in this unalive business?
Oh, I don't really have any plans. I was never the planning sort, or make my own decisions sort. So this is going to be quite interesting. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to go back home, and see what happened there, and she'll see. Well, it's quite awkward.
Wherever you may go.
Yes.
Wherever you may go, I hope you find rest soon enough.
Oh, thank you. These old bones could probably use it.
Question, DM.
Yes.
Is there remains of this person around?
You see no bones or remains of dead people, other than the slightly smoldering tree in the chasm.
Carnis wanting to bury this guy.
Yeah, you don't see anything around, and judging by its small stature, either the bones were taken along with, because there's no bones around here at all. So it was probably cleared out at some point, or animals got to whatever remains were left.
Oh no. That makes proper burials more inconvenient.
Yes. You do have his tools.
Yes.
He
Is
can
there
bury
any
his
place for Cran to properly dig?
There are. It's hard to find right here, being a mostly rocky region, right by where the house was, or this building was constructed. But you can easily find spaces to dig around under trees and such, where you're at.
Cran will proceed doing this.
Friend will help.
All right. Well, Gregor looks between all of you and, I was never good at goodbyes. Well, maybe I'll see you again if you ever go to this little place on the border between Kubara and Silargo. There's a small settlement there, mostly gnomish. Maybe we'll see each other there again, if I find this being dead thing boring.
Well, we'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Well,
Safe journeys.
If
to you
you find
too.
it boring, what exactly are you going to do about it?
I'll come up with something. I heard some elves talk about this reincarnation business. That might be something.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It's quite a handy business, it is.
Well, see you if I see you, I guess. And
See you around.
he turns around and walks towards the staircase, and about 4 steps down, he just vanishes. Leaving.
What a deeply unsettling fellow.
Digging
Apologies.
into the earth is tough work. it can be made easier. You do have several skills at your disposal, Craren and Orin.
Yes, I also have brutes around me, so there
True.
shouldn't be a problem.
While this is happening with the Gregor
Aaron
attack-
is just going to Eldritch Blast the ground repeatedly.
While this is happening, Mal, what are you doing?
She is busy looking out for anything that might come out of the woods again.
All right. The evening seems to be relatively calm. The discussion with Gregor notwithstanding, nothing weird seems to be happening. And then after it's concluded and Oren has decided to blast holes in the ground, that is really the only sound you hear other than the occasional nighttime bird.
So
Aaron
it's
is
starting to get
helping.
late.
Yeah, it's starting to get late. It's roughly mid, like if for the month you're in currently is the equivalent of March in our world. So even though it's not that late in the evening, the sun, let's say it's about 7 p.m. right now. So the sun is almost set.
Oh no.
Okay, Flo will change back to human form.
Yeah.
Should we maybe make camp here?
I think here is a good.
See why not?
What was the rest of you? What you were going to say?
Sorry. I said I don't see why not.
I will say, I don't think there's any gain in further traveling before setting up camp.
Do we need any meat, Oren, for... I can go out hunting.
DM, what is the meat situation like right now?
You are currently.
You killed a squirrel and made pate.
I did, yes.
And it was delicious.
You have a lot of dried meat still. Any fresh ones that you caught, you have been consuming on the day of, other than the ones
Yeah.
that you managed to turn into jerky. So you have mostly dried meats, jerky. I don't remember if you were hunting the day before.
I can't remember either.
I don't think so, no.
No, I think you have mostly like your rations. You still have a lot of rations left, because
Yeah,
you were
so,
fed by Josie.
Yeah. So Aaron would say, oh yeah, fresh meat is always welcome, Flo, or Male. If you wanted to go hunting, I would not say no to that.
I can't promise I will get back with anything too good since I can't really turn into a wolf at the moment. But
Oh.
I can try with my bow.
Absolutely. And I'll look out for anything I can Eldritch Blast from here. Or bitch chat
And-
until it dies.
And Flo will go into the woods to try and hunt with her crossbow.
All right. Give me a survival check.
A kitty.
I'm gonna use my inspiration for that because that's just sad.
Fair enough.
I swear to God, this happened last time too. I keep getting the same rolls.
Stop touching me.
Peace disagrees.
Yes. I'm gonna send you, if you don't have the interactive map.
Should be honest.
Where did it go? There it is. Psycole, I
Close off.
sent the map to you in
Good
notes.
lords. If the
no
internet
worries.
dies,
I've got the map. I'm just having a good looky.
Yeah. Technically 3 nations in between.
yeah.
All right.
So if the internet dies, just saying.
Oh yeah.
I'm not pushing blame, but you know.
Cat. With an 11, you manage to find some tracks that lead into the woods, but you also don't really have any luck finding the creatures leaving those tracks. And eventually getting sludge dripped on top of you and trudging through half melted sludgy snow kind of loses you whatever tracks there were.
She will return. Very sad. Tail between her legs. Ears down.
Aww. Query Ardana.
Yes.
He has seen Sad Wolf. Is there any body of water nearby?
No, not here specifically, no.
Yeah, so Orange just that's okay. We'll definitely get something tomorrow. But for now, and he'll start sticking dried meat into a stew that he's making. He would also like overnight to set some snares to see if they can pick anything up.
Absolutely.
Not good boy.
Give me a survival check just to see if you catch
Get off.
anything in the snares.
I have a +4 to that. That is a 21.
Yeah, in the morning you've caught a couple of hares.
Delicious.
Would
Yeah,
have
he
been even more impressive if he actually got bunny and not just hair.
Puny.
No.
Funny. All right. You have a relatively dry space where you can set up camp. It also has stone walls around, making it quite protected from winds.
Wonderful.
And
Where is spoken to Rega?
all right. Watches.
Yeah, that would be me and Craren.
Yes.
So Flo will go up to Craren.
Hmm.
Still very sad that she didn't get anything to hunt.
I know you said that you didn't want me to take over your watch, but could I join for maybe 2 hours or so?
I don't see why not. I guess. I also don't see why. Why would you be up at night? I'm not here to judge in that sense. If you want to disrupt your sleep, that is entirely up to you. But but at the same time, sure. You're a
You can see
highly illogical.
Flo's tail wagging like just a tiny bit between her legs.
You're a highly illogical creature.
I heard I'm one of a kind.
Being unique is a positive thing, so yeah. But yeah, sure. It's normally dark and rather boring, but yeah, if you want to.
I would like that.
Alright.
That's fair enough. I guess Kryana now has company.
Alright. As the sun finally vanishes in the west, Cran and Cran and Flo, you set up. Are you sitting in the inner courtyard, so to speak, or along the edges outside?
I'm going to assume along the edges, to see things.
Yeah. All right. I lost my
Ern is looking for
D100
an
event signature.
Muted as well.
I lost my D100 event
I'm
thing.
sorry,
while I
Oren.
sing.
Do you care to repeat that?
Oh no. What?
Roll your D100 to see what happens.
Yeah, I lost my list,
Oh no.
so I have to find
Lost
it
the
again.
list.
I had a list of 100 events that could happen during a long rest, but I didn't save any of my bookmarks between installations, so...
Hang on, I've got it. Here you go. In
There's
chat.
there's
Yeah,
a whole lot
I
of
can't
them.
open that one.
But you should
Why?
be able to get to do it from D&D Speak. There you go. I don't know if it's exactly the same thing, but it should be close to it. Look at it. Look at
I
it.
can't open it, because if I open chat, I mess up the cameras.
It's on Signal.
Oh,
I will freaking
there it
send it directly to you. Give me a
there
second.
it is. No, I got it. Andy managed to send it to me. All right. Anyone keeping watch, please roll me D100s. I'm going to go feed the beast before he destroys our connection.
I will roll a D100 and then I need to pee. You didn't need to know
Preferably
that.
there,
I will
not
be
here.
right back. 34. I will return.
Okay, so roll the 1D ended, yeah. Clicky clicky.
That's 11.
But anyone like a cat?
Ooh, kitty.
Ooh, what is
I would
that?
love a cat.
Hi, Void.
What is that? Why is that a thing next to the 11?
It's at 11.
At which point I'm pondering, is that Kryar's roll counting for both of us, or do we have separate events because we're separate people noticing
I don't
happening
think
different
so.
things? You roll anyway,
Okay.
mostly because it's fun to roll things. Ooh, that's a number.
My one high roll.
Yay! No, you roll separately because it's for each person keeping watch. I have decided.
Yeah.
All right.
Those are the rules.
I mean, it's supposed to be
just
one
made up.
event per long rest, but that's boring.
Not quite the point, but those are the rules that I just made up.
Yes.
And
34.
Well, I don't know.
Yes.
It's the other two that are first.
That one you will notice later on. 11.
Yes.
As you're keeping watch, Mile, you noticed no, Craren, not Mile. Craren, far off in the distance to the east of where you're at, you see a sudden burst of orange in the sky, recognizing it as a burst of fire. Someone caused a very big explosion or set fire to something extremely flammable.
Fun.
It doesn't seem to be nowhere near you at the moment, but it is in the direction you are traveling.
That's fair.
Anything wrong, Craren?
I'm not sure Craren would even mention this because it's like, this is way off, not bothering us here. I don't even think. I think Craren wouldn't go to, do more than, if at all, because it's so far away. It doesn't affect us here in camp.
DM,
Yes.
is Mael allowed to ask Craren some questions?
To ask Craren that, not me.
Well, you're the DM. You can say no.
As if I'm gonna stop you guys from role-playing.
Craren,
Uh-huh.
you're very good with politics, right?
Hey.
In what way would you ask this question? Are you asking if I'm a politician?
I mean, no. I mean, maybe. Are you?
I wouldn't say so, no. Why?
So,
2 seconds, and she will go back to the cart real quick.
Is this where she brings out a fucking notepad?
It's not a notepad, but it is like a paper. And she will bring it back like rolled up like a scroll.
Would you mind looking at this?
Yes, I can look at things.
And she will give it to Craren. As you open it, you will see basically like a conspiracy theory sheet.
So, inspiration, the tinfoil hat?
No, more like a. You can see like the 3 witches are like on a high top, or the hags, and you can see like the lycanthropes, like all the generals before them, and how Rax disappeared suddenly, and now good, I was about to say Yanis. We have too many Y's here.
Akitis.
Akitis is now also disappeared.
Yeah.
And you also see little scribbled notes. Can you speak or read what is it called? Not celestial.
I don't know.
Sylvan.
I think the answer is yes. I don't remember right now. Yeah.
Okay, so in Sylvan you will basically just read that that Durin is on the hag's side. Akitis, it says unknown. Jerica, it says I don't know. Because she's scared to ask. And on Yafe, it says basically just what is it called? I'm trying to find a word.
Neutral?
Not neutral. He is basically wanting a rebellion. Rebellion.
Okay. So, what do you want me to do with this? Is this your list of boys you fancy?
I don't fancy boys, but um
I'm sorry, that was presumptuous of me.
it's really hard to explain. I've lived in Droaam for most of my life, and no one really speaks of the deal that was made there with the hags.
Okay.
And
What is this deal you keep talking about? Because
well, to be safe, they made deals with the hags.
okay.
I don't know what kind of deal.
Is this inherently a bad thing?
I mean, hags are usually not the kindest of sorts, and they always want something in return.
I mean, that's normally how deals work. I scratch your back, you scratch my back.
But usually they do take more than they should.
That's a different argument. I hear what you're saying, but that's a different argument.
And what I think is odd is that Akiris is now gone,
Yeah.
and Rax disappeared before that,
Mm-hmm.
and they were both leaders of the Were Rats,
Yeah.
spies.
Okay. So just let me get this straight. These are things that have happened. People have gone missing for who knows what reason. They happen to be people in, let's say, power, without necessarily going into detail about what or why, because the commonality seems to be they are in some sort of charge of something, right? Am I understanding that correctly?
Well, the thing is, we can't do anything if the hag says no.
What do you mean can't do anything? In what context? Elaborate.
I don't really know how it works, but no one can get harmed in Droaam. That was part of the deal, but I don't really understand it.
And you can see that she starts fickling with her nails or claws, and you can see that she's starting to get distressed.
Yeah. I'm just trying to wrap my head around things, okay? Just trying to get the picture of what is going on and what is happening, just so I can poise the question of what's your concern, but I don't understand the full picture. So I don't understand what your answer might be if I can't contextualize it. Okay, so people in power have been doing things, and you're saying that people can't do things. In what way can't they do things? In what way? Are they not allowed to demonstrate? Is masturbation forbidden on Tuesdays? Just how does that work?
Like I've said, I don't know the whole. I don't know the deal.
And that's sort of fine, but it's more of a okay. Let's break away from the deal bit and let's focus on the what is. You're saying that people can't do things. What does that mean? Brown wallpaper. You can't
Okay,
sow
Joe,
beets.
just double checking here with DM. What happened to people that ended up getting hurt in Droaam? Started fights.
The rules are specifically you cannot start fights while you can start fights, but you cannot kill unprovoked, or you're not allowed to kill unprovoked, as long as you cannot kill another citizen of Droaam unprovoked. You're usually those who do tend to disappear. The only exception to this rule is someone who threatens citizens of Droaam or those deemed to be under the protection of Droaam, like your party members, and those wearing the mark of the silver flame. The silver flame has been banned from Droaam, and anyone wearing the silver flame is to be captured. Anyone wearing the emblem of the servants of the pure flame, such as Garland, are to be killed on sight.
Which is why I really enjoy the fact that Carnis is having that in his pocket.
Yes.
So Flo will try and explain this.
Okay.
With some stuttering and stuff inside.
Okay, then I get at least the picture of you're trying to paint here. We don't really know the finer details, but we know the broad stroke bits, and that's enough. Okay. And your concern here is what exactly?
I kind of know something the hags did.
As in blackmailing, or?
If someone knows something, they can curse them.
I know a lot of things, and I'm not cursed yet. So is there a line of stuff that you do know? Do they have warty left toes?
The people
Or a
in
funny elbow?
Droaam doesn't. The people in Droaam doesn't see the bad side.
And that's a thing. Yeah.
I mean, some people do. Yeah, Faye kinda do.
I mean, there's a backside to it, to everything. On a, in what way do you feel it's bad? We haven't been exposed to bad, so do explain to me.
Um,
You can see her starting to get really uncomfortable.
They have no power of you over here. Speak your mind.
You can see Flo's ears going backwards. Her tail going more and more between her legs.
you don't know what they're capable of.
That may or may not be true.
I just wanted to know what you think of the situation, since you're very smart and you seem to like politicians, and I was wondering what you see in this.
Okay, so let's see if we can break this down. So the general area is ruled by hags, correct?
Mhm.
From a top-down perspective, right?
Yes.
And then you have your bog standard, like any region, you have bog standard police, military, law enforcement, judicial system, the usuals, right? And these just so happen to be mostly lycanthropes, right?
Except for the
Was it the ravens that had the harpies, right?
Ravens have harpies, and town guards in the Great Crag tend to be gnolls.
Okay.
so we have guards in Droaam, in the main city. That's usually gnolls. And then you have the harpies that help the ravens. Other than that, it's mostly police forces are the ravens. Usually werewolves and tigers. Usually just kill.
Okay, so but how about if I phrase it like this? Enforcement in general is where some creature or other. I'm not being dismissive. I'm just trying to not paint things in wrong colors or put things in boxes where they don't belong. And people being the heads of these, they have lived for a long time, so I'm going to assume they are of some elvish origin or otherwise. Am I correct? Just trying to piece things together. Okay? So please bear with me.
I mean, Yafei has been the leader of the were-tigers for way some time. Durin hasn't been leader that long, has he?
No, he has been the leader for about 8 years.
Yay time.
6 years. Because Riker and the leader of the Were Ravens were both killed 2 years before the end of the war. So Durin and Jerica have been commanders of their factions for about 6 years now.
So she will mention this, and she will also mention that Jerica is a tiefling, very scary tiefling.
Okay,
And-
but
And then you have Akiris,
Yeah.
who only got to the leader. He didn't want to be leader, really. But when Rax disappeared, he kind of had to.
Okay, but so let's not put personal significance into things. Let's look at this from a game theory point of view, right? Please don't stop me if this doesn't make sense to Flo.
She will
So-
try her best.
So from a game theory point of view, if you look at things from a, if you were to draw this out on a larger scale, you have key positions that keep things running. Those are not necessarily the leaders. The leaders happens to be hags. Those are administrative leaders. They are not enforcers. Enforcers are the ones that that make things work in an everyday life. Things like guards, police, things of the sort. They make things work in a day-to-day environment, right? Now,
Yeah.
if we assume these to be true, in order to destabilize something with maximum impact, with minimum effort, as in, what if you need, if you can only do three things to make things unstable and be at unease, unrest, if you wish. From these points that I just mentioned, which ones would you eliminate first as a hindrance? Whatever the goal is, but to destabilize things, which ones would you eliminate first? I'm leading this back to Flo. Yeah.
I guess the guard?
Which ones are missing?
You can see her buffering, trying to understand.
You mentioned just a few minutes ago, some people are missing, right?
Yeah.
They have positions. They do things. They are employed. They are enforcers. They are leaders.
We don't get paid.
Which is a wholly different argument. What I'm saying is that these people are in charge to make things, do things. What happens when you suddenly remove leaders from your pack, for example? If you were to remove the leader now, disappear the leader, what would happen?
They have to find a new one?
Yes. Will they be an organized group of beings at that point? Will there be unrest? Will there be unsureness? Will it be risk of rumblings, shall we call it?
No, because it's the hags that decide. Not we.
Hags decide on paper. The one who controls the land is the masses, and if the masses is upset, the hags have no power. So, to cause the most amount of distress, you remove the leaders. And these are two leaders. So, without leaders for whatever work they were doing, what were they doing? Spies, police, what were they doing? Question, DM, A.
Yes.
They were spies. Both the leaders that had disappeared were the leader of the spies.
Yes.
That's what Flo is concerned about. Like, why did they suddenly disappear all of a sudden without
Now,
any trace?
how many heads of the spies were there? 2, 3?
2.
So, intelligence brokering, my line of business.
Yes.
Yes, that's why I was thinking maybe I could ask you, like, is it normal to disappear in that kind of job?
Yes.
Without any trace at all?
Yes, that's normally how that works. What
Never
you're
to
asking,
return.
however, isn't if it's common. You're asking, is it in the context of this city? Has something happened? Is someone plotting? And I'm going to assume yes on all of those questions. But when you work with information, chances are people don't like that. And when people don't like that, when you deal with information, the best course of action isn't to make an example and string you up like you're a slaughtered pig. It's to make you disappear, because if you disappear, so does the information you're having. So, question is, what information were they having that made them worthwhile disappearing?
It's kind of 3 people that disappeared. One of them was my friend.
Yes.
They told me they had something really important about the hags. And we were supposed to meet. But they weren't there when I met up.
So, they had some information worth disappearing. Now, question is, are these disappearing by external force, i.e. someone from the outside, or inside the city, but not from the leading pack of end of things, i.e. would it be a third party, someone disappear? Okay, so if it's someone from the inside making them disappear, we ask following questions: who remaining will benefit from their disappearance? If we postulate they know things that may incriminate, that would put people in bad light. They might know someone who has done something. We don't know what they know, but if we were to take a educated guess of who will benefit from making them disappear, we can retrace the steps and deduce what they knew. I hope
that
these
also
words make
brings me
sense.
to my second question, if that's
Yes.
okay. You remember the map we found?
Yeah.
Only, like, I haven't been in like the inner sanctum because no one is allowed there.
Uh-huh.
And that was on the drawing.
Yes.
And only the hags and some of the generals knows how it looks.
Okay.
So I was wondering, since you're very good with politics and intel and stuff like that, if you had like,
And she will start fiddling with her nails again.
like, any idea who might have betrayed the hags?
As of right now, I don't have enough information to base it to make a judgment on things. However, I'm willing to say that there's a lot of people in town that may or may not be on the we agree with the hags kind of deal. So I will say it's quite plausibly quite a few. But out of those quite possibly quite a few, if you were to take a stab, please don't use a dagger. if you were to take a stab at things, which one around the top echelons would you think would be benefiting most? Who in the inner circle have most to gain from doing this? That's where we should.
DM.
Yes.
The slow no.
Quite plausibly not.
Probably not. No, you can you can draw your own conclusions from what you've learned from talking to them who would benefit, but there's also like no.
I mean, what I know is Durin stands by them.
Mm-hmm.
Yafei wants what's best for Droaam.
Yeah.
Jerica, I'm too afraid to ask. Because she could want to end up fighting me again.
Yeah.
And Akiris was the one I made you send a note to because no one can find him.
Would you say, is there any commonality between the disappearing people? Did they have similar views? Did they know the same people? Were they socializing with the same group of people?
I mean, they were the leader of the were-rats.
I mean, yes, but not quite
like
what I'm
they
asking.
They talked like normal to every leader, and like Akiris was one of the people that taught me because he was also purebred.
Fully loaf. Okay.
And Akiris was the only leader I actually managed to beat up. Mostly because he turned into 100 or 1,000 rats, and I kind of picked up one and shook it really hard until he yielded.
That's one way to solve your problems. But yeah.
He did
Oh,
scream
geez.
for quite a bit, and I felt really bad.
So in your murder mysteries of Droaam, what are you trying to accomplish?
I want.
And you can see Flo like curl up a little bit.
I want what's best for my people.
I can understand that.
I want us.
And you can see as she looks up at you again that both her eyes are red instead of just one.
I want us to be able to roam free.
I understand your point of view. I do. And so what of this investigation would lead you closer to your goals? What information would these scribblings bring you?
Well, that's easy. Killing the silver flame is on my first hand. The second is to kill those hags.
From a geopolitical point of view, that's rather bothersome. However, should you succeed, postulate you should succeed. I will have to renegotiate with whoever succeeds in power to renegotiate the railroads. And renegotiating contracts is really annoying.
Oh. Don't worry if things go the way our way. Your railroad is safe with us.
Where we're going, we won't need railroads.
Oh no.
I hear what you're saying. What would you say, if not my part, then this intrepid group of wandering people that has happened to run into you one day? What do you expect them to provide you?
These people?
Yeah, hand wave it to the group of, the people you happen to be traveling with. That kind of group. Just to clarify what my crown is talking about.
I have a feeling you're gonna be on my side sooner or later. Because you have something to gain from this.
Do I?
Politically standing, you can
I
go to
could care
Droaam
less.
whenever you want. You get your railroad.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I couldn't care less.
I would believe that the man who hired you wouldn't like to hear that.
How about if I put it this way? Railroads are very useful tools.
Yes.
Because they connect things. And things they connect will influence things. And things that will influence things will change the flow. And the flow that needs to be changed is happening. So
Well, it's definitely going through some changes.
It's only pertinent that we continue with the railroad.
Yes, Oren seems to be happy with where this is going.
And I
He
don't
doesn't
blame
mind
him.
killing. He even said so to poor little Flo. Romulus and Remus is cursed enough to join because one of them accidentally. I believe little Flo doesn't know when to bare her fangs and not. While I would believe that Remus shows the more lonely part of the road, but he still has the curse and will yield to it at some point.
I find it interesting that you look at this in a sort of game, looking at pawns. I quite enjoy your way of thinking.
I think you and I have a lot in common. More than you think.
That may or may not be true.
I like playing games. I like winning.
What would winning mean to you? What would you do when you win? What's your exit?
My exit is that people will stop treating my kind as beasts that will have to be put away in a country. Just because people are afraid.
Fascinating. Would you stop there, though? I don't think so.
It depends on how much resistance we get.
You have far too narrow-minded goals to be able to stop once you reach it. You will just keep pushing that goalpost. There's no stopping.
Oh, I wouldn't. Someone else might.
That's a different story. Which is why I was wondering, what's considering this is your goal. Is that your final goal?
That is my final goal.
Excellent.
What Flo has for goals is a different thing.
That is true. That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking what you have for goals. Because there's a difference in the way you two deal with things. You are crafty. You look at things from a solution point of view, not necessarily a problem point of view. You want to make things happen. You don't necessarily see this is a problem and it's hindering me. You see possibilities, and I quite enjoy that. I think you are coming from a rather troubled origin. I think you're looking for a simple solution, but it's a bumpy road to get there. I enjoy the simplicity of that.
I only want what's best for Flo when she can't comprehend. You saw her poor little scribbles. She's confused. She's hoping that the hags isn't bad. But you and I know better.
I mean, hags they aren't bad in nature. They are bad because they enjoy making deals, and people enjoy making deals with beings more powerful than them, and they are getting their more power from the deals they make. So if they can make deals en masse, of course they get powerful. That's the nature of deals work.
And how many deals do you think these hags have made throughout the years with Droaam?
You know, obviously a country, so a lot.
Yes, and just wait until the railroad comes. How many deals will be made then?
Oh, well...
Just like the hag you just so casually passed by in the hut.
Yeah, what about it?
How many deals do you think she will get?
Enough.
What do you think these people will ask for?
Enough to not be a problem. You see, you don't have to eliminate all threats.
Bright. You aren't as bright as I thought.
You see, you don't have to eliminate all the threats to get the things you need. You just need to...
Oh, no.
Hmm?
If that would be the case, I would have to eliminate you.
That seems like a you problem. But no. What I'm saying is that there's a lot of bumps in the road. You only need to nudge them in a certain way to get what you need. There's no need to make things large.
Then do me a favor and help Flo get nudged in the right direction. She's too naive. Too good thinking.
Now let me ask you a question.
Yes?
Do you know anything about scrying?
Does she know anything about scrying?
Give me a history check.
Oh, lordy.
Yeah. It's to determine
Let's
how
see
much she was paying
this one.
attention.
You know, books. Ooh.
That's a 16! Miles actually paid attention.
Woo! Yeah. You know that scrying can be used to spy on other people, to see various things from a distance. You know there are several spells that can be used this way, and you also know that there are several rumors in Droaam that tell that the hags always know if something is happening. Like if you walk in a forest or out on the plains and you want to talk about something secret, you have to make sure there are no animals around, things like that. So you're not entirely sure exactly how it would work or how true these rumors are, but you know that scrying can be used to listen in or watch other people.
Yes, I know what it is. But guess what, Karen? Why do you think the hag sent out little Flo on her own?
I haven't bothered to think about it because it hasn't been of significance to me.
You were there when they talked. Which hag was it that said that Flo could be the downfall?
That was Sora Terasa.
You heard Sora Karasa talk about little Flo. She have seen this before. Little Flo will be the downfall of the hags. Of course, she doesn't think so.
I mean, that's a different argument in and of itself. I feel that's...
They wanted to get rid of her.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed. I'm not gonna let that happen to her.
That's entirely fine.
And you're not gonna let that happen to her either because you care.
Do I
You
now?
might not like her mule, but you care for her.
How about I phrase it like this? You conflate purpose with caring.
Well then, as long as she has a purpose for you, you care.
Oh, no. I have purposes. Everything around me is useful.
And think about it that way. For me, you're a tool as well. Maybe not for her, but for me.
I think maybe we can see eye to eye in a different light. I think we're not that intrinsically far away. You have different goals. I have different goals.
Then let me hear your goals, O wise Karen. And don't worry, Flo isn't listening.
Maybe one day. Tonight is not the night.
You are an odd one. I
In what
like
way?
it. You remind me of someone.
Fascinating. Where otherwise would you have run into someone as mildly deranged as me? I feel that where would you have had the misfortune of this?
Oh, I wouldn't call it deranged. Intelligence can be a burden, but also a gift.
It helps.
And I do apologize for Little Flo's outburst of insecurities.
Now, have you ever partaken in the act of scrying?
No. It's forbidden to scry. In Droaam. Except the hags, of course. And except if the rats want to know something and ask the hags for some help.
Mm-hmm. So, do you really care?
Does it look like I care I talk to you?
That's my point. Learn. Learn scrying. You'll thank me later. It comes with a quirk of learning about things that are not near you, and any information you have about things not near you is to your advantage. And where you're going to need all the advantage you can ever get. Learn scrying. It's not hard, it's powerful, and it's quite undetectable.
I might need you to learn me that. If you can.
I will try.
Just try and keep it a secret from Little Flo. Come to you when I can teach.
How about I put it like this? And it will pull out a business card. You, Mile, come back to me when you can truly read this.
Does it say anything?
It says it literally just says the name of the company, railroads, that kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing it says right now.
I will do that. And do me a favor, Karen.
Maybe.
Don't tell the others about anything of these.
I see no reason to. Nightly conversations is nightly conversations.
And Flo will take out her hand to shake Karen's hand. It's a deal.
Fascinating. You believe in shaking hands.
I do.
Karen
Will you
doesn't
take her
believe that
hand?
for a second. But yeah, Karen doesn't believe that for a second. But will, for the token, the gesture, shake her hand.
And you can see like a small little smirk.
Because he is fully convinced that she doesn't believe a word he's saying.
Itchy.
Well then, I believe I should let poor Flo come back. It was a pleasure talking to you.
You're a fascinating piece of kit. I enjoy that.
Ah, thank you. Or Remus didn't think my cursing was appropriate last time. I accidentally came a little bit out. But ta-ta. And
have a good one.
you can see like she's starting to rub her eyes, and you can see her eye going green again. Well, I think I'm starting to get a bit tired.
It is late.
But yeah, I am still very worried about this. So if you can like maybe think about it for a little bit, what do you think?
I will take things into consideration. Yes.
Thank you very much, Karen, for trying to help me understand. Though I don't think I can take down anyone at this point. But
that's a
it
different
was really
argument.
nice talking to you. You're very smart.
Not at all. But yes, on your own time, ponder who will benefit from who have most to gain from this happening, and then we'll start. And then we can start to look at that end of the picture.
And you can see her tail start wagging a little bit, like a little puppy.
I will try my best.
I know you will.
And she will take her parchment and rub her eye again.
I think I'm going to bed.
You get a good night's rest, and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Karen.
Night.
No.
And she will go happily to bed unknowing of what's going on.
All right. Flo, roll me a d4.
A D4.
Yes. All
That's
right.
a 1.
Okay. The rest of the time, well, Crown's watch passes uneventfully, other than the explosion and the slightly creepy discussion with Mel. And we pass over to Oren.
I'm awake.
As is Oren.
Which helps. You have the guard.
I'm awake.
Your guard passes without incident, and you can see that the day is gonna dawn bright and without a cloud in the sky. You can hear animals around you, and checking the snares, you do find that there are 2 hares stuck, making for
Excellent.
a grand meal.
Nummy breakfast.
Yes. And
Nothing to worry about.
oh, absolutely not. I mean, what?
Right. Oh, pat the kitty.
The air is also warmer than it has been for a very long time, and you can hear the plop plop of snow falling off branches as the sun slowly rises around you.
Yeah. Snow.
As you go to prepare the breakfast, do you use melted snow for water, or do you use your water skins?
Does this area look like there will be water coming by anytime soon?
As far as you can tell from where you're at, there are no large bodies of water near, and you cannot hear any form of spring or well.
So he will use melted snow, but he will boil it thoroughly before cooking with it.
All right.
Why do I feel like this is a bad idea?
As the rest of you are coming back to consciousness, Remus, you find that as you roll out of the bedroll, you put your hand on something, it stings your hand, and there's a burning sensation going up your arm. As you look down, there's a bit of a vine that has crept through the flagstones of where you've been camping. And a thorn has pierced through your hand.
Yow.
And you start feeling nauseous. And I need you to roll me a d4.
Really?
Yes. You feel odd. Strange hot flashes and nausea. A slight bit of a headache, as you are currently poisoned for 4 hours.
Well then.
As the 78, a random PC accidentally slept on a poisonous plant.
What a wonderful way to wake up in the morning.
Yes.
I have nothing to fix that.
That's fine. Remus slightly stumbles over to where breakfast is being made, looks slightly green, and he's like, "Was it just me, or was the food last night a bit dodgy?"
It was certainly not my food.
Are you sure? Because
I have not
That breakfast-
unintentionally poisoned. I have not unintentionally poisoned anyone with my food before. I am not about to start.
That breakfast doesn't look. And he immediately throws up all over the breakfast prep.
I'm going to cook you.
Oh no!
And then as he goes up to wipe his face, the thorn gets caught in his beard, and he's like, "Oh, it wasn't the food." And he holds up his hand with the thorn stuck in his head.
Remus, did you
Yeah,
have a
breakfast.
hairball?
I didn't have a hairball. Something stung me, and it wasn't fun.
Oh,
Aaron is going to. Sorry, go ahead.
Flo will go over and, like her little claws, use it as like a tweezer and pluck it out.
Remus makes an unholy scream.
And you can see her ears going all the way down, and her ear, like all of her, like hairs on the body just poof up, like ugh.
A very manly
Arnis-
shriek, I would guess.
Yeah,
Aaron is going
yes.
to give everyone's breakfast to the dogs because it has now been vomited upon. And he is going to look around for anything in the sky that he might be able to bitch at to make him a second breakfast.
For some reason in my head, your scream was like Goofy's, like, yoo!
Yeah, and well, a bit like that, or like any of those weird images where you've got like this guy, this really butch man that makes the most unholiest high-pitched squealing sound you've ever heard in general. Like he'll fight any battle you want, he'll beat up anybody, but a thorn in his hand. It's like, oh no.
All right.
You can see it just Flo walking
I
away
have
very
Monsieur
fast,
Le
still
Cat.
hearing a ringing in the ears.
Oren,
Yes.
give me. Hold on. Give me a perception check.
Perception.
Pearson is angry.
Aw.
That is a 10. I rolled a 10.
You are just about to give up your pursuit of bitching at birds until they become breakfast. and then you notice what looks like a small flock of geese passing overhead.
Yeah, he will bitch at the goose, at a goose. Probably the slowest goose, because that's probably the fattest goose.
And you catch yourself a goose. If
That goose is cooked.
yes, it is very much. First he got insulted and then he got turned into stew. Yes.
Yes. He actually probably dissected that into choice cuts and then made a soup out of the bits that were not a choice for everybody. Except Terris.
Nice. All right. Romulus, what are you doing?
Well, seeing that the food has just been spoiled, Romulus is just gonna probably have a walk around the camp, like maybe
Okay.
have a look down the chasm, and see how the smouldering remains of that tree thing that we fought the other night is doing, and just having a bit of a ponder because the mention of dragon shards yesterday got him thinking. And it's gotten me thinking too.
I don't know. What could possibly have prompted that?
I have absolutely no idea.
You notice at the bottom of the chasm, the tree has stopped burning, and most of it is currently ashes and like big clumps of charcoal. It's kind of hard to see what is ash and what is snow, but you can guesstimate the shape. And the day is clear. Sorry, I have something in my throat. It's itching like mad.
No.
Yeah, water.
I have water. It doesn't seem to want to help. My throat might not like rooibos tea. I don't know.
No.
Yeah, it's a clear and surprisingly warm day. For the first time in months, it's not freezing cold. Even when walking outside the range of Kraren's thermal cube, you can clearly feel warmth coming back into the area. And from time to time you can hear the sloshing sound of snow falling off the trees. And yeah. The day is yours.
Seems like a pleasant day today.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Ha.
Yeah, Flo is still ringing in the ear, so she's like, "What?"
Mad.
So with your headphones, it's like you're like semi-cosplaying. Like that way.
Move. Bork.
Pork.
Mad. Oren is mad today. Mad.
Oh, shall we go? Shall we go walk it off?
Mad.
Let's go walk it off. Shall we make a move?
Mm-hmm. Mad.
Best separate you in the cart. Someone sits up front, someone sits in the back. Don't talk to each other until it's all blown over.
Remus climbs into the cart and basically lays down to try and sleep off the poison.
Can I poison him again? Not actually. Not actually.
You might wish he does as he farts, and it absolutely reeks.
All right. The trudging along is a little bit difficult, but you manage. It's very clear that this area has not seen cart traffic for a very long time. Now, who is driving the cart?
It's Oren that usually drives, I think. Which would mean that he's at least a little bit away from our poisoned friend.
All right. Give me a perception check then, Oren.
Perception. Fine. That is a 22.
All right. With a 22, about 4 hours into your trek, you find another crossroads. Again, very difficult to see on the ground, but you also notice a very familiar mark on the tree.
Oh.
It's a similar mark as to the one you found previously.
You alright?
Yeah, it's
Excellent.
my throat is itching like mad right now.
Glass of
where you first,
Oren will-
where you broke the illusion, there was a mark on the tree.
Right.
You find a similar one at this crossroads, and then you see movement off nearby one of the trees.
Well, don't go scurrying off. Come here so we can see you.
For a moment, you don't see or hear anything, and then you hear another rustling in the low undergrowth nearby, and a very lanky teenager, child, young adult, you're not entirely sure, dressed
It's a fungal muppet.
dressed in hides and what looks like a hat made out of leaves, steps out of the shrubbery and holding what looks like a sling between their hands, and looks
Well,
up
if
at
you hit me with that, I'm not going to give you a biscuit.
I don't want a biscuit. I want to know why you're here. And why did you think a cart was a good idea?
Oh, we're trying to talk to the druids around here? I'm assuming you're one of them.
Maybe.
I mean, have you seen the cart? You see what's on the cart? I like to imagine the following. You wouldn't necessarily enjoy traveling around with this on your back. A cart helps. It's inconvenient to lug around, but it helps.
I mean, I know what I know why you use a cart, and yes, I I will be Grand Druid, or Head Druid, or Archdruid. That's the one that Grandpa keeps talking about. Yes, I will be Archdruid one day, and I want to know why you're in my forest.
We want to talk to you and the current Archdruid about some goings-on that will be happening in the forest. Just to make you all aware.
Well, I don't think she's there right now, and I'm not... I'm not supposed to tell strangers where we live.
Could you get a message to her?
I
To
guess.
perhaps meet us at our next stopping point, our next camp? Or send an emissary that can speak for her?
What?
Somebody that is capable of speaking on her behalf. Representative of your druid circle. Grove, whatever you call it.
Well, sure. Sure, I'll take her. I'll take her a message. I don't know if she'll be back though, and I don't know where you're gonna be stopping, but we'll find you probably.
Yes. Now are you sure you don't want to cook their oatmeal with the raisins?
I can't eat raisins.
Oh. Jerky?
Yes, please. I'm supposed to please.
Nonsense. And he will toss the boy a piece of jerky.
He grabs it out of the air and just, nah. Oh. What do you want me to tell the Archdruid?
That the current contingent for going in the Thistly direction requests an audience to discuss an upcoming event that will be happening in the forest. A change that is being made.
Okay.
What was the druid? Not druid. Tree lady's name.
Let me look that up real quick. Or if someone beats me to it, that would be great.
What you saying? Look at the handles, motherfuckers.
Was it Mother Oak?
Was it Mother Oak? I think it might have been.
I think it was Mother Oak.
Yes, Mother Oak.
One of those.
Yes.
God
We've
damn.
had some dealings with. We've had a dealing with Mother Oak, and this is more or less a courtesy to your mob, to let you know, to inform you of what's going on.
Right. Well, I'll take a message to the Archdruid. Oh. Mother Oak might not have told you, but Archdruid Ovon is old. And kinda scary.
I love old people. I love old people. And just so you don't waste away on the journey, he'll hand over another bit of jerky.
Well, thanks. Strange person. And the boy runs off. And you see him running slightly north of where you're at before vanishing into the underbrush.
Did you hear that, Claret? I'm a strange person. Like I was wearing
Isn't
a
it
hat
glorious?
made of leaves.
But yes, isn't it glorious? I wouldn't say I put bribery past you, Oren, because it makes the world run, okay?
Oh, I'll bribe, steal, cheat, lie, kill, I don't care.
No, I wasn't suggesting, but jerky?
He's
Really?
a growing boy. He's a growing boy. He was very gangly.
That's fair. That's fair.
Growing
It
boys.
just struck me as unusual.
It wasn't so long ago that I myself was a growing boy, and I remember the constant need for food.
My good man, that was over a century ago.
For you,
I-
maybe.
I can take a piece of jerky too, Oren.
Okay. He'll hold out his entire snack sack to Mael. Help yourself, but if you eat the goose breast, which is nicely salting in there, I will smack your paw.
You can see her gently getting down and just take a piece of jerky, a little bit scared of Oren.
The goose breast is for dinner.
I thought you normally prefer cock.
I do! I definitely do.
Wise choice.
And this is your weekly reminder that this channel is marked mature because we are not.
Or children
We're
with
definitely
pinky
mature.
permits.
We're definitely mature.
Yeah,
mature
like,
content.
yes.
Yes, mature content. We're not mature.
No.
Oh, good
Um,
girl.
All right.
I'm not sorry.
So, the crossroads in front of you, one path leads slightly north, northwest, one path leads southeast, and one leads straight east.
What way gets us to where we're going?
Do we have a map for this?
We do.
You're heading
Because this
east.
Then
Surely,
we will
I
continue
jest.
to head east, I suppose.
Hold on, let
We
me
also have the map that you guys got
go.
Map.
that shows you wherever the fuck you are that no one is using.
That's not the that's not the point, Lillith. It's more of a I have no idea where we are, where things are in the world and things. It's me, player. I have no idea.
Okay, fair.
I need things like visual aid because my aphantasia doesn't necessarily allow me to produce mental images. So
We are here.
yeah.
We are here, we are here, we are here.
So we're in forest.
Yes.
More forest.
Yes.
And there's a hand.
Excellent.
Yet apparently, I don't know what happened to the.
Where it said hard. This place is hard. Don't go there.
Might be hard as
Ah.
well. Considering the
It's a hard
constant
hand.
talk of cock, that might be a good thing.
Oh dear.
I'm not entirely sure what happened
Yeah.
to the.
I love how
recipe.
she just doesn't comment on that.
No, no.
What was this? What's the phrase again? A hard man is good to find.
No,
I'm
it's
trying
not.
to figure out what happened to this map at some point, but I got nothing, and we're gonna move on.
You're heading here, right?
Yes.
No,
I have
it's more of a
concerns, but I'm
it's.
fine.
But yeah, it's more of a when you talk directions and you say things, it's like, yeah, I have no idea where. Now I have more of an idea, so yeah, let's continue east. I guess that brings us closer to our perceived goal. I guess
Sounds like a plan.
in the general that way direction.
Yay.
So I updated Roll20, and it just said tunneling for trolls.
Onwards to
Oh, no.
glory.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what happened here,
I'm-
but
I have concerns.
rejoin as a GM.
Do 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 do.
You continue your
Yes.
you continue your trek eastward for about an hour, and then in the middle of the road, you see a rather tall man, tall and gangly and kind of thin. He looks
Oh no, it's a slender man.
he looks worn and that is clad in hides and leather, but doesn't wear like any form of other form of camouflage whatsoever. And he just stands there looking at your group as you approach.
I take it you're our emissary.
In a sense, not sure why I would be called that, but
And in other senses, you are.
Archdruid Ovon asked me to stop you in your path and invite you to dinner.
Oh, lovely.
I will happily admit that the concept of dinner when you're on the road isn't necessarily a unwelcome one.
DM, have I now recovered from my morning poisoning?
Yes, you have.
Excellent. At the mention of dinner, I poke out at him and I said, "Dinner? We haven't even had breakfast yet."
Everybody else had breakfast.
I mean, you technically had stuff. You didn't keep it.
You can have a little of the jerky I got from Oren if you want some.
I don't know whether that's a good idea. He poisoned me last night.
Well, you wouldn't poison
I
me.
will
I've
kick
eaten
you.
a little bit.
I mean, good point. Okay, fine.
mean-
I'll eat your jerky.
And
You
she
know,
will
if
Raymond,
give
you
the
have
rest of the
blood
jerky.
poisoning, if you have blood poisoning from something, I can definitely deal with that by draining out all your blood.
Remus, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Just a small something.
Mm-hmm.
How about you ponder this? If Oren were to poison you, you would either A, not wake up, or B, be in a much worse state than you were this morning.
I'm not quite sure how anything could be worse than this nightmare.
Rest assured,
I-
this is but a scratch.
I will make you bleed out your eyes, I swear.
Remus, I don't think it's a good idea to challenge him.
Challenge who?
Oren, you said he could make you feel worse.
I'm sure he can make me feel worse
Now,
if he stays alive long enough to do so.
what was that? Those words. You said the word dinner.
Right.
Yes.
I enjoy the word dinner.
Well, this way, I guess. Though
What
You
don't-
seem unsure.
just trying to get the cart through the brush. Not really. It's gonna. It's gonna take a while. Yeah, I've
Stay a
dealt with
while and
horses.
listen.
I've dealt with unruly horses in the past. If you follow me.
These horses are fairly ruly.
Yeah, but getting them through underbrush and between trees can be. Well, probably. It'll take some work.
We'll get the resident barbarian to carry them.
What?
Nothing.
I think. taking the harnesses off and carrying the horses and then dragging the cart will take longer, right? You know that, right?
Yes. Yes, I know. It was
Maybe.
a joke.
Oh, it was a
It
joke.
was a joke.
Sure. Oh, sorry. No, this way. And the man starts trying to like make a sort of a path in between the trees, where you can roll the cart.
Excellent.
And though it probably took less than an hour for him to get to this point, it's gonna take you about 2 hours to get to where he's leading you.
It would seem that these druids have huge tracts of land.
And eventually he will lead you to call it a clearing would not be entirely accurate. Instead, it looks like 2 absolutely enormous trees, ancient, with branches hanging low towards the ground, have been hollowed out to make space for dwellings, as well as thatched roof houses have been built nearby. The path the man leads you through leads up in between one of these houses and one of the trees of the forest, and you see large boulders in the village itself, or the area itself. And you can smell cooking, and you can hear songs and laughter coming from the area to your right over here.
Ooh.
The man tilts his head and indicates for you to head on over to the right, and then he disappears into this building up here.
Where?
There.
Oh, okay, I see.
And just leaves you there for a few minutes. And then you can hear the clack, clack of a cane or a staff as a bent over, crooked old woman starts walking over. She looks about as gnarled as the oak trees around you, and you see 2 very prominent tusks poking out from under her lower jaw. And she's has judging by her deep green skin color, probably full orc.
Wow.
And she stops just by this rock here and looks at your group and, I hear you're looking for me.
Yes. We've had some dealings with Mother Oak, and we wanted to inform your circle, your people, of an upcoming minor change to the forest.
Oh, don't just sit there. Come on in. Are you gonna make an old woman stand out in the cold?
Of course not. I've been an old woman
That is
myself.
why we bring warm.
Right.
Yes.
Well. Oh, where did that youngster... Where did he go? Hold on. and she tilts her head slightly. And then you hear a door slamming, and the man from before comes back. Wanders back down. Let me grab a token for him. And wanders over to you. Oh, name's Jonas. I was told to take care of your horses.
Oh, thank you. They're very good boys.
I'm sure. Well, sorry. Don't mean to be brusque. I'll take care of your horses. Do you want your cart somewhere in particular, or you can have that token? That looks like a good token. I'll just put it on the shelter if you don't want it to be anywhere else.
Ah, that works to me. I think that's fine. You want me to take care of your dogs, and I'm going to assume a curse on that mule. No, he's just like that.
Elam isn't cursed.
And she looks at him.
He's just different.
Elam is currently eating a bit of a dead old oak tree.
Now,
Oh dear.
okay. In what world is this freak not cursed?
He's just like that, Baron.
You know, I wholly disagree with that. Let's not start an argument, but no.
Good
I
idea.
don't really
Quite
mind
normal
either
where I'm
way.
from.
Huh?
It's quite normal where I'm from.
Jonas bends forward a little bit and looks at you, Flo. Say no. I was gonna say satyr, but satyrs don't have. Satyrs don't have. I'm just gonna leave it.
And she will take off her cloak and he can see the big tail as well.
She's also just like that.
I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna touch that. I'm gonna go take care of your horses and your mule
Yeah.
and your dogs.
Thank you.
Well, and he's gonna take the reins of the horses and start leading them towards the house he came from. Whether or not you have left the cart, that's up to you. He's not waiting.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're good now.
Well, if you
Sorry.
would come with me, then I think the
Of
food's
course.
ready. Luckily, we're not that many
Oh, good.
people here right now. Most of us are away.
Oh, good. Somebody ruined our breakfast.
Well, that happens. This way, there's a lot of food, so you can come right this way.
And she
Of course.
continues towards the rightmost of the large trees. And as you approach the arch, you can see that there are like bits of hide that cover the entrance. and you can feel like warmth radiating out from the few cracks and splits in the hide. And there's also a rather inviting scent of various herbs. And stepping up to the door, you can hear the sound of children. Not many, but a few, laughing and talking. And I need another human token. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Do you walk
Excellent.
inside or?
I'm going
Yeah.
to assume so, yes.
Flo is dragging the twins with her because food.
You are dragging me down. Come on, let's do the food. It seems to be the general vibe.
Yes.
All right. Inside, you find one other orc woman dressed in similar hides and leaf dress as the youngster, who is also here, currently talking to two teenage or young adult girls. They're sitting by a table. I didn't put him on the thing, but that's fine. We're gonna do that just to mark where they're at. And next to them is a older human-looking man who seems to just be watching this whole thing happening from a wall near the back, and you can see these flower pots filled with what looks like herbs for cooking. There's also various statues along the walls depicting creatures of the forest. And a fire pit just by the entrance seemed to be creating this temperature barrier. And also providing space for food to be cooked.
Excellent.
Because I can't find a nice token. That fits. We'll use this guy. You can't see that guy. That's fine. We'll take another.
Yay.
Yay.
The youth from earlier is, I remember you. You gave me the jerky.
Yes.
Found a way.
And you weren't poisoned at all.
No. Wait. You're gonna poison me?
Of course not. No, that was a jab at one of my friends. He got poisoned by something and blamed me, but it was not me.
It happens.
I like how everyone is just going, it happens, but you know, potato, who keeps count when you get poisoned?
Aaron is the one that keeps count.
I mean, the youth is also a druid. Has probably eaten more than his fair share of stuff that he probably shouldn't have eaten.
Then it's all
That's fair.
good.
Excellent. Well,
Helva's, sorry, I had to find the name of the NPC. Helva's cooking is like the best, so
Yeah, sounds like a challenge.
Oh, you like to cook too? I like to eat
I
food.
love to cook. I love to cook. In fact, I've got some goose breasts that have been salting over the period of the last day. That
Ooh,
I would love to cook up.
goose is really good. Like really good.
Goose is really good.
Oh, should probably tell you my name. I'm Sean.
Only if you want. Sean? How pronounce?
Sean.
Sean.
Don't ask me
Sean.
to spell it because I don't know how.
Just because DM didn't write it down.
No, I've written it down. This guy is illiterate.
You meant like that.
I can hold on. This is
that's
how
fine,
you
Sean.
spell it. Not that the guy actually knows that, but you know.
Excellent.
My friends here are Marlena and Kiara. They're
Oh, well,
just joined us a while,
should
some time
drag
back.
myself to wherever I'm supposed to be. Where am I supposed to be?
In here.
Yoink.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Hello. And then he's gonna join after I was on time, and then the Owen sits there and sit down. We're about to said we're not that many.
Oh.
We're not that many around right now. Most of are traveling. Oh, yes.
Traveling.
Yes. We travel around a lot. You said you met Mother Oak. Sure,
Yes.
Breezes told you that we move around.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Well.
You're here, and you said something
Uh-huh.
about the railroad.
Yes. One is going to be coming through your lovely forest, but we're going to minimize damage to the trees, and it shouldn't affect you too much. But we felt it prudent to let you know before construction began, so you would not how to word this, be caught unawares by it, and be potentially hostile.
Which is true. What Oren is saying is true. At the same time, how about if I try to phrase it like this? What we are looking to achieve is connecting different parts of the lands with each other, right? And as such, a rail is a object traveling much like a cart, but on, well, rails.
Right.
And that needs to be going from point A to point B, and we're trying to pull things out on a general area, or much like this, holding up. And it just so happens that it would be helpful to our endeavors if this could pass over this area of holding up a map, because at that point it connects points A to point B, and it will be a rather short path between these 2 points, The upsides, obviously, is if you were to desire extra company, shall we call it, the possibilities of trade, if you wish, getting goods from different lands, things of the sort. If that is what your heart so richly and truly deserve and desire, we would happily put stops where goods and people can emerge close to you, if that makes sense. So if that is something you do desire, what we are suggesting is, as this has yet to be built, you have a large say-so in how and where things will be. So we are here very long time before the fact, wanting to survey the area and give you a chance to raise your voice for or against, and work with that, if that makes sense.
It makes perfect sense, young one. Well, Mother Oak has already. She's given you permission to walk through to build through her lands. I can
Yes.
understand that,
Only-
right?
Yes.
Yes, but only very certain and very specific bits of dead areas that doesn't regrow naturally, things of the sort, things that are
Yes, yes, yes.
of
yes.
no loss, if that makes sense.
Yes, of course, of course. No, I'm not. I appreciate you telling me that this is a thing that is going to happen, so that we don't run into it. I should warn you. The forests of the Gloaming don't like outsiders, and it used to be. How do they call it? You're in the Eldin Reaches right now, a land of primal magic.
Yes.
Ooh.
And, well, a lot of people try to tame us, and a lot of people have failed.
Why would you tame it?
Because some people want lumber, some people want land, some people want to be able to say, I owned this part.
And parts of that is why we want to survey things beforehand. If you don't want visitors, we will not make any stops in this area.
I don't mind visitors. I like visitors. I should.
Visitors are delicious.
No. Gaining new people to fill out our ranks, and well, you don't live to my age without being able to adapt. And I've
Drugs.
Yes.
I have in fact been on one of those trains once. It was very fun. But if you want to pull a railway through here, you will have no worries from my circle. You will, however,
Excellent.
probably have problems with Bennett and his pack.
Bennett and his pack.
Yes.
Can you contextualize that for me?
Could everyone please give me an insight check?
Really now?
Insight. I don't think I'm particularly good at that. I'm a plus
Insight. Is that inte?
Yes.
50.
Insight.
I'm sure there's the word insight here somewhere. Click.
Oof.
Ah,
What was
I
your
also rolled a
score?
15.
Nice. All right.
15.
Anyone who rolled
I
a
haven't rolled above 11 today.
Yeah, I hate it when the dice are like, nah.
No.
And
you rolled an excellent history check earlier, though.
true.
No, that was 11 too.
No, it was a 16.
Oh yeah. What
Yes.
the that for? Oh yeah, it was a history of scrying. Never mind.
Yes. Anyone who rolled, I was going to say 15 or above, when she says Bennett, you see the two human men like lock eyes and then try to pretend as if nothing happened.
Uh-huh.
Bennett is such a rascal. I tried to convince him that he shouldn't be around here, that he would do better living in the Towering Woods. No, he has to be in everyone's way. No, the Watching Woods.
I'm assuming this is a lycanthrope.
Oh, yes, sorry, I didn't say that. No, Bennett is leading a pack of werewolves that
Yes.
like to deal with outsiders.
Oh, well, we've got some were creatures in our ranks.
Oh, you do? That's interesting.
If there's a ham on the table, you can see Flo like biting into it and looking at her like,
Oh, right. That's aren't you just the most adorable thing?
She is, isn't she?
and she will wag her tail.
Well, I would be careful about Bennett and his pack. They, I don't think there's anything evil in the boy, but he tends to get up to mischief and things like that.
He's a little territorial, yes?
Yes, very. I don't think he plays well with others, even though he is a wolf.
I may need to learn shape water just so I can spray unruly were creatures.
This is a go here, talk to that NPC. I don't mind. Not at all. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying this amuses me to no end.
You are free to, like I said, you've already spoken to Mother Oak, and she has given you her blessing. So
Yes.
we.
But that doesn't mean we're not courteous.
No. I really like the gesture. It's very kind of you to come and talk to an old woman about things like these. And if you don't put
Yeah, old woman? Where?
Oh, you're being silly. No. It would be nice if we didn't have any stops too close to this area.
How about pulling out the map again? The woods looks like this, and we're currently here. Is there any place you do not want things?
She.
Whether she was talking about this and in these particular areas, you said it's considering it doesn't quite grow there because barren lands, and pulling rails through that area seemed fine. What would be a logical step from this point onwards for you, and how far outside of this area is it most logical for us to put next stop to not be a burden for you?
If you can make sure that the rail is more than a day's travel from this spot we're in right now, any stops more than a day's travel away.
Oh, naturally, not at all a problem.
I would hate to have to move.
Oh,
Of
no,
course.
we are not encroaching, not at all.
That's very nice. And well, like your adorable friend here has done, dig in, or the food will get cold.
Of course.
I suppose we could. I mean, you still have some daylight, but I suppose if you want to stay the night, I'm sure Jonas and Eric could put you up. And she looks over to the two men, and they're like, shrug their shoulders, and is sure, why not?
If it isn't an imposition.
Jonas grumbles something under his breath, and Eric's, no imposition at all. We have plenty of space. If we could just ask for maybe help feeding the animals in the morning in exchange, that would be great.
Oh.
Of course, and I'll make breakfast as I always do.
Oh, that would be that. Thank you.
Fried goose breast sound okay to you?
Very much so. It's been a while.
Excellent.
Oh, and that's settled. Well, dig in. Oh, and while you're here, don't go into the other tree. That's off limits.
Of course.
Naturally.
And everywhere else, do as hospitality dictates.
Is there anything we can do you for?
Oh, I mean, if you're here and there's still daylight, we could use some firewood, and we could use. Well, that's about it, really.
We have a man with an axe.
That's not a tree axe, though.
This time I say it to
Something,
Oren's,
something.
directly into Oren's head, given that Romulus did the same thing to me yesterday. Oi, stop pimping me out.
Romulus? Remus?
But you're so pimpable.
Oh no.
Yeah, carry on.
Romulus, Remus, should we go say hello to the other lycanthropes?
Dinner.
Well, after dinner, I'll blast some trees. Then?
I think that would be an interesting idea.
And I think that's an excellent point to stop for today.
Yay!
Next week, we'll split the party.
Woo!
Oh no! Oren might try and sneak into a certain tree.
Oh no. Okay. Well, on that
I'm
note,
surrounded by idiots.
in this case, yes.
Yes. in this case. I'm surrounded by amazing people. Don't get me wrong. I am surrounded by that. But
Oi.
Craren is surrounded by miscreants and people who can't spell the word law.
Yeah.
Oren understands law. He just ignores it.
I mean, so
I have a
does
cat hair in
Craren.
my
Craren has actually said, "I will follow the law if I have to write it myself."